under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 5.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. In is Joey Votto now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Off the plate and low here. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he is out on the tag. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, center fielder Javier.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Yangervis Solarte is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder Mookie Betts.
Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now. Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Weakly hit towards first. Votto is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, Brett Laurie. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Swinging a soft liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. The pitcher, Jaime Garcia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Throw over to the bag. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Here's a look over to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jonathan Villar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. Grounded down, and this will kick off the third base bag. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Line drive to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wellington.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Digging in, Alexi Ramirez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Matt Andres. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Striding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another chance, Marcell Ozuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Miguel Cabrera stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
2 out, bases loaded. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up.
Hayward.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Tag from Ramirez, and they got him at second base. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. And the throw sails right past him at the plate. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Jaime Garcia.
Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Digging in, Brett Laurie. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And Laurie's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. Coming to the plate now, Alexi Ramirez. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Votto will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Into the box now, Matt Andres. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. Obviously, he wants.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Settling in now, Andrew Tolles. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Left fielder, Andrew Toll.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third base.
Ready for another
2.
shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Ready once again, Yangervis Solarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Votto is over. 1 down. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line to left. Tolles is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Third baseman,
Here's Carlos Correa now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers. Standing in, Brett Lawrie. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Brett Lawrie.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to him.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Striding in once again, Joey Votto. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Joey Votto.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Catch made there by Lowry, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Alexi Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Andriese. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Andriese becomes out number 2 this inning. Javier Baez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another chance? Yangervis Solarte. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ramirez into shallow left. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The batter, center
Here's
fielder.
Jason Hayward now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple. Ready once again, Jaime Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sandy Leon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Baez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Ozuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired.
7th inning stretch.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joe Kelly.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
First baseman, number 24.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Third baseman, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Turned, and that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had two bases there had that ball not hit the bag. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. In is Joey Votto now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. To short, hit hard. Fielded by Ramirez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Brett Laurie. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A.J. Pierzynski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Baez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Way out in front. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.